Pretty there.
Good morning, Mrs. Ross. How are you doing? We are currently at the property. Good morning. Think you recognize that house across the street? We're standing on the front porch of the Billips house. Michael has been here for a little bit going through. Looking more like cosmetic upgrades on the house opposed to anything kind of structural from our standpoint. You walk in and you're in a sizable foyer. You're coming to the first door on the left will be what is currently the living room. There's no closet in this bedroom. All of the carpet has been replaced and the walls have all been painted. The trim work is all, as you can see, a very dark color. That is more traditional for an older home, so I don't think they did any upgrades here. This is the first bedroom on the right hand side. The bedrooms are very sizable, very big. Closets are going to be on the smaller side. I don't think any of the fireplaces are working currently, which is not unusual for this house. We just walked through the foyer and now we're into the galley kitchen. There is no place for a dining room table. You could probably maybe do a small bistro table on this side, but for the most part it is just the kitchen part. This is the back right bedroom. Again, very sizable. The cabinets are very, very basic. Laminate countertops. Hodgepodge of white appliances. You got a GE, two GEs, and a fridge point. No microwave. Basic stainless sink. And then this is the middle bedroom for the left-hand side. And then the back left corner will be your two bathrooms. They're pretty basic. The main thing about the bathrooms is the headspace. So I don't know if you can tell in the video, but if they're 7 feet tall, they're just under 7 feet tall. So and then they get smaller. And this is I don't know if I can get in, see the distance between the washer and dryer and the shower is very small. I think they've updated the countertops, probably the vanities since they bought it. You have laminate floor where there is not carpet. Oh. Sorry. This is the second bedroom, second bathroom. This is the bigger of the two as far as what feels like space-wise. But again, you got the washer and dryer in the other one. And this little area from the kitchen area into the two bathroom areas will lead to the back door. The back door leads out into obviously the backyard. You got a little semi-fenced in area. There's your neighbor to the right and your neighbor to the left. I'm going to quickly go downstairs. One of the areas that we concentrated on was the crawl space. And I need to find out who owns the driveway, if it's a shared driveway or if it is owned by one side or the other. The lot is only 44 feet across, so I just need to reach out to the agent to see if they know who owns the lot next door. So here's the crawl space. It is a hodgepodge of either old foundation, wood foundation, steel, joist supports, which is exactly how you want to see it done. And then you also have where it is the older brick. And then you also have the older timbers. The electrical and the plumbing have been updated over the years. And again, there's just been several different areas of foundation work that has been done in the home. That is where I feel that would be the most expensive part of it, unless you were starting talking about moving walls and opening things up. And when it comes to that, Michael and I had the idea of maybe switching one of the bedrooms, the front bedroom the front living area, switch that to the back bedroom, switch those 2 rooms. That way you'd have a little bit more room for a dining room table or whatnot. But some of the posts are no longer serving their purpose, like this one that's bowed out. And then you have, again, those steel posts. This is exactly what you want to see. I can tell they've been done by various people over the years, because you've got single ones like this that are done incorrectly. You've got some that are done correctly. And then you have others that are done completely incorrectly, which is what we're looking at right here, which is a 2x6 on a open cinder block. I don't know if you can do that. Just toe-nailed into another 2x6, so which is absolutely not the right way to do that. That is a handyman fix. It's just been done in an afternoon with whatever supplies he had on his truck. So definitely not the way to do it. I did do some preliminary comps. There was one that sold for $320 that was in better shape than this one. It had hardwood floors and on the same street. So there are comps that support a price of this, but not in this condition. I don't think this condition warrants that amount. I would say, based on just my gut feeling, that $280 would be about as high as I would feel comfortable with you going on this property. And even then, I mean, we're stretching that $280 to a good bit. I'd like to see you get it lower than that, even, just depending on what you're comfortable with. But again, it may not work for the seller for this property. But hopefully that helps you take a look of the property. I just came back in. We noticed that the kitchen ceiling is lower than the rest of the ceilings in the house, and we can't tell exactly what addition's been added on or whatnot. So you could potentially, I don't know what's above that, but there might be room to go up there as well. But hopefully this video will help, and if you guys need anything else, just let me know and I'll come back out here to take another look or do any kind of recon that you need for the house. Thank you.